to the DDS Squad Pod. I am your host, as usual, the Enforcer, Len Anderson, from the Anderson Wrestling family. I am joined tonight, not by the usual Conrad, and Ryan, and Jamie. Nope, we got a special episode of the DDS Squad Pod for you tonight. We're going to hang out and play Madden and shoot some shit and talk some Disney vacations, talk some fantasy football, talk some professional wrestling, and talk some smack while we play Madden. But first, I got to introduce the crew to you. First, we got a friend of the show. He's been on the pod before, and I think he's starting his own pod, and we're going to have a conversation about that while we're recording. D-Star N, Don Black in the house.
Yo, everybody.
So... also making his return to the DDS Squad Pod, first time since July at American Rana, we bring to you from the far reaches of Orlando, Florida, deep down in Central Florida, Celebration, Florida, outside the magic, I gave you Swarley.
Yo.
Brian Finnigan in the house.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back, Brian. Welcome home. Welcome home. This is old school stuff right here, right? This is you, me, and Don playing Madden, just shooting shit,
this
BSing, and
the original
like
dirt bags right here.
The original
I'm
dirt
pointing
bags.
To both of us right now.
Yes, that you are. You are the original dirt.
The only thing
a
we
dirt
need,
bag couch.
only thing we need is a store run.
This is true.
It's too far away.
Yeah, well, it's funny you bring that up. We talked about a store run during one of the last wrestling shows, and we talked about it on the podcast here. So, real quick, we'll give everybody a little background here from Madden. Don, of course, is taking the Patriots.
Yes.
So I have no choice but to take the Green Bay Packers at home. And we're playing on Pro. You good, Don? You ready to go?
I'm good.
All right. Well, hopefully we won't get too distracted by shooting the shit while we're playing Madden and having some fun here. And
Edit.
Hit
B.
go hit B, Don.
B.
There you
Now
go. Now go back up to ready,
Oh, look at that.
and then hit A.
Ooh.
There you go.
All right.
You
I
figure
think
it out.
Enforcer's going to win.
Don
I
hasn't
can't
played
even
Madden
figure out how
in
to start
3
it.
years.
I have.
So let's leave it on arcade. That way it's the over-the-top action filled with spectacular plays, lots of scoring, and limited penalties.
All right.
All right?
All right, let's
You're
do
used
it.
You're used to the Patriots not getting any penalties called on you anyway, aren't you?
That's true. Don't touch Brady. He's wearing the red jersey. Verticals. Hail Mary, that's all I'm picking.
And we're going to put even
gonna be an
teams
easy
on.
game.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, we're good.
All right.
So, Don,
Yeah.
I hinted about you've been talking about doing a little foray into the podcast world.
Yes.
Have you looked more into it? Have you thought about it anymore?
A little bit. I've been doing it with a buddy of mine. We're doing some kind of sports.
Yeah. Have you
podcast.
recorded anything?
Yes.
Where?
Twice.
Okay. Have you put it out anywhere?
No.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, plug it. We get listeners, so I'm sure you get listeners. But I mean, if you plug your show on my show,
Yeah.
then maybe some of my listeners will go listen to your show, and then vice versa. So
we should share it once it.
Let me know
gets
where
going.
you're going to be airing and where they can find you, and we'll get that out there on the podcast.
All right. That's
So what are you guys doing? You guys are talking football? You guys are talking sports?
We're talking mostly sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sports podcast.
Is it more like New England, like base Patriots and
anything?
Red Sox?
He's a Giants fan. So,
Okay.
yeah, but
Oh,
mostly Celtics fan he is too, but he's a Giants fan, so
Okay.
everything,
So you hit both gamuts there. A little bit of the NFC, a little bit of the AFC.
whatever the soup of the day is. Basically.
I told Ryan, I said I want to start doing a football podcast, and
Okay.
he's like, that sounds like too much work. And I don't blame him. It does. It sounds like a lot of work. I watch my buddy from work, Brian Quinn, has a podcast. I think it's like something about the Bears.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, or I give him a plug here, but they talk Bears, and he's like watching game film and taking notes, and it looks like work. And he's probably right. I probably wouldn't have time to do that either.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But are you guys breaking down video? Are you breaking down film? What are you guys doing?
We're just shooting the breeze.
I like that. It makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it?
That's all we're doing.
But, you know, when you don't have a
breeze.
format or anything like that, you can just kind of like shoot off the hip. And
Yeah.
we did a podcast like that a couple weeks ago where we just called it the DDS Squad Shoots.
Nice.
Pretty much did shoots to get people in because, you know, people in wrestling world love shoots.
Yeah.
My whole thing was more so let's get some listeners in off of that. But we just shot the shit. We just talked about whatever we wanted to talk about. We talked about my Disney trip. We talked about the, Austin playing football at Western New England. And, damn.
Right.
Lost the yard. Damn you, defense.
I know it.
I'm calling you Donnie Defense today. That's what I'm going to call you. For stopping my run game.
Donnie D.
Donnie Defense.
Right.
Yeah, so we just shoot the shit. I think it's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Brian, you traveled the longest to get here today.
I did.
Even though it took Don longer to get here.
This is true.
It's true. I forgot I was coming over.
Distance-wise, not time-wise.
No, I mean, it took Don.
was the longest.
Right.
Oh, damn, intercepted.
Hey.
Son of a bitch, I threw an interception.
Dale didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's how this game's going to go.
Alright. As long as I can throw verticals.
Yeah, I just have to defend verticals. Oh, son of a gun.
I'm gonna go play tight.
Anyway.
You do.
Go shotgun.
He's
wait,
looking
hold
good
on.
shotgun. He's looking for it.
Wait a second.
So, the reason Brian's in town is we're going to Patty's Beach Club tomorrow for Beyond Wrestling All Hands on Deck. Talked about that a little bit over in the podcast that dropped on Friday. Because I think that was in our... There's so much... Oh, fumble! Oh, damn!
Oh.
There's
Well,
so much
something
fucking
to
wrestling
pick
this
up.
weekend. What are we going to watch? And we were just watching a little bit of wrestling, and we decided to play some Madden instead. Brian, have you seen the card at all for tomorrow?
Here and there I've seen posts, but I haven't really paid attention.
Traveled 1,200 miles.
I have
I
no
was
idea
on the
what I'm
card.
gonna watch.
You know what? This is a lot about Beyond, though, right? Because you think about it, you don't need to know who's on the card. You know, Beyond puts on that show. You're at American Rana, and it brought you back up here just 2 months later. Just crazy. Brady with a
And I
pump
didn't know
fake.
what I was watching.
Intercepted. Brady's
Nice.
picked off.
Alright. This is a
And
fun
when I
game.
came to American Run, I had no idea what I was coming for.
Right, he
But,
didn't.
It was worth it.
That show was so good. Yeah, I love Beyond. Beyond is like, it's home. It's like, it's my element. These guys have become friends. So I've gone to one wrestling show since American Rana. That was Northeast Wrestling. They were at Dodge Stadium. So we headed up there and checked that show up. And I actually recorded a little bit with old friend of the show, Flip Gordon. We did a quick 5-minute, chat just to kind of get something on wax, as they say. So that's really been all the wrestling that I've seen live since July. Oh, that was a mishmash. Oh, what the heck happened there? Picked up a couple yards. So I'm looking forward to getting back to Beyond. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be warm. It's going to be hot down the beach.
Yep.
Brian brought some of the heat and humidity with him from Florida.
We don't want it down there.
So I was telling Brian a little bit earlier, we've got our next family trip coming up in June, July. We're going down for almost 2 weeks. I think originally I wanted to do 17 nights. That got vetoed. So then I said, let's do 15 nights. Yeah, that got vetoed too. So I finally won out at 13. So 13 nights, 14 days. The happiest place on earth. So we started watching videos to kind of figure out where we're going to stay. And your input on this would be appreciated too, because we were looking at Beach and Yacht Club. That was like my first choice, was Beach and Yacht Club, because we haven't stayed there before. The pool is freaking phenomenal.
Amazing.
With the sand bottom pool and that huge water slide and the lazy river.
You
There's
can
so
only
many.
get in there if you're staying there. So.
Right, you can only get in there if you're staying there. There's so many amenities. You got the restaurants that are there, Boardwalk, which is right across the way. Don figured out they've been running the ball. He just stopped me behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, start blitzing.
You blitzing. Yeah, the Donnie defense brings that blitz. So we looked at we watched Tim Tracker's video. You watch any Tim Tracker stuff?
No.
You seen any Tim
I
Tracker?
haven't seen that.
All right, Tim Tracker is a vlogger who's on YouTube. Him and his wife Jen. and they go to all the parks, not just Disney. But they go to Universal, all the parks, and they do a daily. They do a daily vlog on YouTube. Really cool stuff. It's gives you that little bit of fix when you're away. And you're not going to be back for a while. So we watched the Tim Tracker video, and Sean didn't like the pool. He doesn't like that sand, but he doesn't like beaches, so he doesn't want that sand bottom. That was his big thing.
He's just wrong.
Oh, big first down.
Oh.
So we looked at everything. We the only thing that kind of wasn't the greatest to me was the room. And people say, "Oh, how long are you in the room?" Blah blah blah. We looked at
13 days. You're
in the room a lot, and we're not going to be in
Yeah.
the park every day either. So we want something that's going to have amenities and do some other stuff in the area, and that type of thing. But so we watched the video. It's about a 35-minute walk. He does the whole resort. So Lisa got a good idea of the whole resort, and it wasn't that it was throw it away, Aaron. Oh, I'm hitting the buttons. I just got sacked bad. Couldn't get rid of the ball. I lost 13 yards of that play.
Maybe we'll be playing you, Don.
Yeah. Donnie defense, I'm telling you. So the result was that we wanted to look at another resort. So we watched the video for Bay Lake Tower, which I've got enough points to do either or with the Vacation Club. For people listening that might not know, Disney Vacation Club it's like a timeshare program, but through points, and you get to use them at different resorts. The thing that Lisa wasn't really excited about the resort itself. She was more so. It was more about the actual room, because the room has got the 2-bedroom villa has got 3 bathrooms.
Where was this again?
Bay Lake Tower.
Bay Lake. Oh yeah.
It's got the 3rd bathroom, and it also has the chair that folds out to a twin bed. So as the kids get older, you don't want to really put them in bed together anymore. So to have that extra bed in the room, I missed that field goal. Son of a bitch! I missed that field goal. Give them option to sleep on their own bed, and you don't have to have that weirdness between the kids. But have you stayed at any of those?
I have not.
No. Don, you gonna go with us this time?
I'm ready. Let's go. July.
We've been trying to get Don to go to Disney with us for 20 years.
About that.
And he won't come. No, it's been about that.
I don't like grown adults that dress up in cartoon characters. Right?
Brian used to be Chucky at Chuck E. Cheese, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When's the last time you saw me hang out with Brian?
Tonight.
Well,
And I made sure that happened tonight because, it'd been 6 or 7 years. How long have you been out of town, Brian? We've talked about this before. It's been 10 years.
10 years.
10 years since when?
Since he moved to Florida.
August of 09.
All right.
Yep. Play clock.
Oh, okay, good thing you told me that.
I'm just a nice guy. Fumble Rooski! Oh, god damn, the Patriots offensive lineman picking up the fumbles.
So you looked at all those resorts. Did
Yeah.
you look at the new one, Riviera?
I did. So I don't have enough points to do Riviera for the full stay. I don't think.
Wow.
Well, okay.
You know what I say to that? The same thing I said to my wife.
Buy more points.
And somehow she did.
Yeah, so we have $550 a year. I'm borrowing, banking, and picking the ball up from Don again. So I'm borrowing and banking.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm doing this, because we just did the Polynesian Bungalow, which was a huge amount of points in and of itself. So I'm looking at this trip is going to be probably around 690 points, which is, it's not a year, it's a year and a half. It's not 2 full years worth of points, so not a big deal. But it's all I got because I borrowed and banked for the last trip. So which will probably mean that I won't be going back for another couple of years. But that's okay, because as the kids get older, we've decided, we probably won't be doing as often as we have been doing. Is that play worked? Oh my gosh!
Or what you'll do is what I see a lot of people do. You'll just take more trips, but shorter.
Yeah, I think that's what that's what the plan.
Yeah.
Well, the end goal, and by saying end goal, I mean the 10-year plan, right? Because I'll be turning 40 in January. The 10-year plan is.
He's a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the baby in the room. The goal is that come 50, we start to look to downsize. I know that's kind of early, but we started early.
Yeah.
The house will be paid off right around then, a little bit later. So the plan is the double condo situation. Condo up here, condo down there, preferably in Celebration. I like that condo complex that's across the street from your little neighborhood, just because it's close to you guys. Or those apartments. What are those?
I'm trying to figure out which ones you're talking about. Hopefully you're not talking about the ones that got condemned and just got reopened.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, those
ones.
yeah.
Okay, they don't look good.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, the balconies were about to fall off.
Oh, Jesus. Who needs a balcony? There's only
So
fireworks
they sold it
over
to another
your head.
company who braced them up and said, yeah, they're good to go.
Oh, get in there! Down to the 2.
Nice.
So, okay, that's the end of the first quarter, folks. The score is 0-0. Both teams playing pretty good defense. A couple takeaways. Looking pretty good. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm not super familiar with Celebration, which might be one of the things we do during our day off. Maybe we hook up and you can give us a little bit of a tour or something like that, and we can get a good idea of what we're doing. But the one thing I'm looking forward to the most, though, after wherever we figure out where we're going to stay, is something you've already done. Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, yeah.
You've been through.
That is amazing.
All right, so talk to me about Millennium Falcon. Because that's the only ride that's open right now.
So,
you've done it.
The ride itself, the queue is amazing.
It's a touchdown, by the way. Sorry, I scored.
Nice.
Ran the ball.
I might not be playing you done.
Maybe not.
So the queue is amazing. The details in the whole planet
Missed another field
is
goal.
amazing. The ride itself was pretty good. However, there's 3 or 6 positions. You have 2 pilots, 2 gunners, 2 engineers.
Okay.
So I was excited. I'm going to get to be a gunner. I'm going to be able to get in one of the little pod bubble things and start shooting the guns.
Yeah.
That was a little disappointing.
Well, because you're all just in the same room together, right?
In the same room, chairs right behind each other, and you just hit a button on the wall.
Okay.
And then at some point it tells you to hit the big red button for the missile, and you shoot a missile.
From what I've read, it seems like the pilot has most control.
The pilot does. You have 2 pilots, one that goes up and down.
Yep.
And one that goes left and right. And up and down is inverted, so they
down
tell
is
you
up and up is down.
Down is up and up is down.
Oh man, that's going to lead to a lot of freaking damage to the Falcon that I'm going to have to pay for.
Now I haven't figured out how
kids.
it works, but the Play Disney app is amazing. We've been in since the preview.
Yep.
You can play games all the way through the park and do jobs for the Rebellion, for the First Order, and for the Scoundrels, I think is what they called them.
All right.
So you can do jobs for all of them.
Yeah, I want to be a scoundrel.
But I haven't figured out how it works yet. It's supposed to be able to track your progress when you
it's an
ride
interception,
the ride.
folks. It's number 3.
Oh, man.
Wonderful. Is there a mercy rule in this?
Tremont Williams, he's returning it down to the 30.
You're losing by
27.
I'm going to have to hand you the controller in a few.
Oh, you got this, Don. It's early.
So,
yeah, but I just don't like it. There's the difference.
Oh, Don's giving up on Madden. There used to be times where Don beat the shit out of me in Madden.
He did. I was there.
I don't know how to play anymore. I can't even see my plays. Like, I don't know how to get... Like,
yeah, that's the thing. Is like when you do this, you can't look at the plays anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I hate that.
What? That's
Ooh. They almost got picked off the RPO play.
So the Play Disney app, I haven't figured out how it works yet, but it's supposed to be able to track your progress.
Yeah.
Each time you've ridden the ride and show that progress.
Oh, really?
It's also supposed to be somehow when you walk up to say you buy something in a merchandise store.
Yep.
The people working in those stores are supposed to be able to see that you rode or that you flew the Millennium Falcon and be like, I saw you flew it and you crashed. Better luck next time.
Oh, really?
I haven't figured out how it even connects to your app yet.
Was it a Magic Band?
I have no idea. It didn't seem to connect for me, so I'm not sure if that was working at that point. But just walking the planet and seeing everything is amazing.
I've seen like some of the cool stuff where like they're standing next to like some of like the droid stuff, and you're using that app, and you can make the droids make noise and talk and do stuff like that.
I didn't see that, but you probably can, because it's basically in the jobs you have to go find things that have little scanner things.
It's almost like
scan it, and that probably would set one of those off.
It reminds me a lot of the Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I think it would be
the Kim Possible
very
thing.
Similar to those. Yeah.
Yeah, Don, I don't remember what play I picked, and not being able to push up on the joystick to tell him what.
Right? I picked Blitz.
Yeah.
So.
I could see that. Shit, I didn't even run. I went no huddle, and I don't even know what the hell to play.
I'm going to do Blitz again.
Well, I'm going to. They're looking for a spike. I'm going to call a timeout. I fucked up.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me. Burping into the microphone is never a good thing. So, the gondolas are up and moving around. Those look pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, the ice, they fly.
Do they? They move pretty quick?
Very quick.
So, my thing with them is, and this is where I'm kind of apprehensive, and you know me, I'm not a big heights person. So, I watched the video of what happens if you get stuck over the water, and the fire department has to come out and get you off.
Oh, you got to show me that. I got to see that.
Don has quit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 12-0.
I have quit.
Man.
I'm retired.
4 minutes left in the second quarter, and Don has handed his controller to Brian.
Don, the boredom of the
kind of like
the boredom of the game is just excruciatingly painful.
Was it 2004? I think it was, where you gave up on your favorite team ever because they were down 3-0.
The San Francisco 49ers?
No, your other team.
I'm just popping popcorn over here.
And you gave up.
Oh, that's right.
And then they came back and won that series.
And
the next series. And, See
if I don't miss this field goal this time.
Very nice. Right.
Yeah, so I the whole gondola, it just makes me nervous. I've seen people getting evacuated from the monorails lately too, and it's like, yeah,
that's why they're coming up with alternate modes of transportation.
Right, but I mean, like,
monorails
if
need to be fixed.
The way that people are removed from the monorails, and like, you gotta go over water with these things. What happens if you break down over water and the fire department comes out and they got a boat with a big ladder? It's like, oh boy.
I need to see this.
Yeah, I'll have to find it.
Amazing.
I think it might have been on WDW News today.
Ooh. So I should stay behind the defenders, maybe?
No, you're getting old, folks. You have to pull out reading glasses to see your phone.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Hey,
But now I can't look at the TV.
Now you can see better now?
My phone, I can.
Can you see the TV though?
When I go like this, I can.
So so you're nearsighted.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Or farsighted, you can't see up close.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Yeah. Crap. Brian's gonna come back and beat me now.
Yeah, now that I got a decent team.
Man, oh man. Yeah, so a lot going on. So we were also talking about you're going out to Cali in April, right?
I am.
That's your second trip out to Disneyland?
Yes. Yep, we're going for a wedding, but we figured might as well make it a 9-day trip instead of a weekend.
Oh,
look at that, Don. Look at that, Don.
Scored?
Almost.
Jesus.
They're better than me.
So, yep, we're going out. We added in some vacation club points on the cruise.
Yep.
To, almost triple what we had, or more than triple what we had. And,
more than triple.
That way we could afford to stay at Grand Floridian.
I love that.
Or Grand Californian.
Grand California.
Yeah.
So I'm heading out, and I'm going to be staying at the Marriott. I'm not going out for pleasure. I'm going out for work. I have a work conference. But I'm going to be able to find some free time.
Whoa, Don, look at that.
He just scored.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. The way you got the corner pylon, too. God, Don's going to be pissed. He's going to... Can I get the control back?
No.
No.
No. You're stuck with it, Brian. Sorry.
So I'm heading out in November for my work conference, and I'm going to make some time to visit the parks. What in your opinion, you've been up? This is going to be your second trip out there. What is can't miss for me? I hate you.
First.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, dang it.
I had to fake the extra point and almost got it.
That was a good play.
You know, I might have gotten it had I not been paying attention to his question.
Right? That's true. Right.
Can't miss. My thing would be, since you've been to Disney World a million times, like I have,
right?
You can't miss the things that you can't see in Florida.
So let me tell you what my
Mr. Toad's Ride.
Yes, okay.
Which I'd never seen before I wrote it. So I was like, what the hell is this?
So my first trip to Disney World, Mr. Toad's Ride was still there.
Okay.
But I don't remember doing it.
So do it again. Yeah.
So
that's my thing is, I went, since I live there.
Yeah.
We have this thing of, if it's more than 20 to 30 minute wait, we're not riding it.
Right, because you can be back there tomorrow.
Can be there in 10 minutes. So...
Oh, good blitz.
I didn't realize I blitzed.
I do it all the time.
Donnie defense.
So, when we went to California, I was like, Alice in Wonderland is 35 minutes? I don't think I can do that. Snow White is 28 minutes? No, I can't do that. And I missed all the rides that I can't do here.
But that's the other thing, too, is what I'm seeing a lot of is that the wait time is a lot different there than it is here. You know, I'm looking at the app.
So Soarin' was usually 60 minutes or more here.
Yeah.
It was a 15-minute wait the day we went.
So my big things are Small World. Even though you
Small
can do
World
Small
is
World
different.
here, Small
It
World
is
is different there. When I go out there, I marked down. I sent you and Susan a message. The Nightmare Before Christmas overlay will be on Haunted Mansion.
See, I didn't see that.
So
I didn't even see their
to
Haunted
see that.
Mansion when I went because it was in the changeover time.
Okay.
They have is it Nemo, I think? The Nemo boats?
Yep,
which
because
used
the
to be
submarines used to
20,000
be
Leagues.
20,000 Leagues, so they have Nemo there for that.
So that was also being refurbed when I was there, so I didn't get to see that.
Cars Land is a big thing.
Cars Land is amazing.
Yeah.
You are truly immersed in Cars.
That's pretty much been everything
Susan
they've built since is like
Susan
that.
said that in her opinion, you're more immersed in Cars Land than you are in Galaxy's Edge.
Really?
It is amazing.
Wow. That's actually
and I forgot to every time we went in. We forgot to not eat beforehand, so we could go in and get the cones.
Yep.
Because you can get like mac and cheese in a bread cone, or
I can't eat
there's
that.
a few things you can get. And we forgot every time, so we never got it.
Yeah, I'm doing keto now, so I'm like
no bread for you.
Yeah, no bread.
No carbs, buddy. How's that going for you, man?
Going really good. I'm down almost 20 pounds, and it'll be 3 weeks on Monday.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
So it's actually so the way I've been doing it, at least this week, is I've been fasting from, which isn't a huge deal for me, but I've been fasting from after I finish dinner, which is right around 6 or 7 o'clock at night, until 11 or 12 the next day. Which I say it's not a big deal because I've never really been a big breakfast person.
Yeah.
I don't know what play I just picked, and time's running out in this quarter. First down, timeout. So that's not that big of a deal to me. So I've actually joined a group on Facebook, which I'm not really a big Facebook guy. I don't do Facebook a lot, but I think this is one of the things that they're good for. Facebook is good for. But I've joined a keto Disney group, So people who go to Disney and they say, okay, you want to eat keto in Disney? This is what to eat and this is where to eat it. So that's getting me prepared. I don't know how much I'll stick to the keto when I'm there in June, July. Don't know. Good sack there. I might, by that point I might have already hit my optimal weight, so I can kind of cheat a little bit. But I still want to stay somewhat true to the keto while I'm out there. In California especially. That's like my big thing is I want to make sure that because I've got a goal to be under 200 pounds by 40th birthday. And I'm 28 pounds away from that. So 26 pounds, something like that. So I'm getting there. And that's... Oh shit, bad pass.
Oh, I almost had it.
I hit the wrong button. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to going out there. Now, the passes I have, I think, are just 1 day, so I can go to one park each day, right? Do you know anything about that?
I believe you can go to both.
Okay. It's like a park hopper? I don't know. It's
believe
different out there.
They are. I have to check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's...
Because there's just the two parks.
Yeah, and...
In Disney Springs, or downtown Disney.
Right.
Oh, shit, I missed another field goal. Oh, swear to God, I'm never sitting over here at the desk and playing video games again. I think it's the angle that I'm playing at. Damn it, missed another field goal.
Yeah. So when you go in, I don't know what side you'll be coming from.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you come from, I think it's Harbor Side.
Okay.
You're gonna walk in. You'll go through the ticket booth.
Yep.
The sales booths. And you're going to see downtown Disney straight ahead.
Okay.
To your left, you'll see California Adventure.
Yep.
To the right, you'll see Disneyland. Ah! I can't. My battery fell out.
Oh, no. Don't put it in the right way.
I'm hoping I did. And it's like... so you can walk to both parks.
Okay. So I'm staying at the Marriott, which is right outside the parks anyway.
Right.
You can see the parks from the...
It's going to depend. You're either going to be on the Harbor Side or the side that... what did I pick?
Sounds like me.
Oh, you almost picked an interception, but you didn't. Good play. Good play.
Yeah, the other side is going to be the... what's it called? Where am I? You'll be on the side Disneyland Hotel is on.
Okay.
So you'll walk through downtown Disney to get to either park, or you can actually ride the monorail from the middle of downtown Disney into the park.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I pulled my
That
guy.
should have
Oh, I
been-
pulled my guy. What the hell's he still doing on that team? I thought he updated the roster. Antonio Brown should not be on the team. I'm filing a grievance with the league.
Add it to the list. Make an allegation.
My allegation is he's been cut from the team. He shouldn't be playing right now. I've updated my rosters. Madden, I blame you.
Right.
If I lose this game, Madden, I'm blaming you.
Is Madden still alive?
Yes, John Madden is still alive.
Oh.
Hey, Don.
So, the other thing, too...
Look at this.
Uh-oh, he found verticals.
Oh, look at that. Verticals.
It never works for me, but let's see if it works.
Dude.
1 second. I don't know why you didn't take the points.
Throw it to 17.
You're 1 second left in the half.
He's on the left.
I think you get the ball back, too.
I told you not to throw it.
No, he did not come down in bounds with that ball.
Did they give it to him?
He did not come down.
No, they didn't.
Too bad.
All right.
Too bad. I can't. That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
He's like Randy Moss.
It's like
You're like, hey, Don, you want it back?
Yeah, I said it. I'm just gonna throw it to him all the time.
I am getting it back.
You are getting it back. So, one of the other things that I'm looking at doing while I'm out there, and I put this out on Twitter to see if maybe anybody that follows me at Len BB can help me out. Bar Wrestling, which is Joey Ryan's promotion, is running while I'm out there, and it's about a half an hour away from my hotel.
Nice.
So I think that's something I'm going to have to do. So I put it out there onto Twitter to see if anybody I know is out there. I do know a couple of people out there. One is a kid from the area from beyond that's going to college out there. And if he's going to bar, maybe I'll hook up with him and hang out with him for a little bit, or say hello or whatever. Just don't that odd man out feeling where you're at a new promotion, you don't know anybody, especially being on the other side of the country.
Dude, just keep throwing it to 17.
Well, that's
wherever.
That's what you should have been doing.
Yeah,
I couldn't find him.
I believe you can search by player.
So we're in the third quarter now, and the score is 6-13. And Brian, playing in Don's spot as the Patriots, has the ball and is working his way down the field.
It's doing better than I would do. I enjoy being a spectator, actually.
Do you?
So, yeah, that's true.
You don't feel like you're left out?
Well, I always feel left out.
Oh. Pick that off. Holy shit, that's a touchdown. Fucking hate him. He's not even on the team!
There you go, Don.
Hey.
This is bullshit!
Nice. He's not on the team.
Who allegedly sexually assault another woman. Wait, don't do that. That's bad. Why would you do that in the first place? Oh, well. God damn it. He's going to tie this game up. Wait, I think he's faking the field goal again. And it didn't work. Crap. He fumbled it. He fumbled it. I picked it up. I'm going to return it. Oh! The 40.
Oh,
the 30. The 20. The 10. He could go. Touchdown. 2 points back on my end. Woohoo.
Well, at least.
Now his batteries fell out of the controller again and he quits the game.
I'm glad I'm not playing for my game. I'm playing Don.
Oh. So I'm looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. I'm taking Dylan out to Green Bay here in a couple weeks.
Nice.
So that's gonna be fun. We're going out for 2 games with my parents. We always have a good time out there with them. I think this will be my. I look up at the tickets on the wall behind you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be my 7th Packers game.
Wow.
Out in Lambeau, which is a blessing in of itself because there's some people who are Packer fans that have never been to Lambeau, and this is my 7th trip out there, and I'm going to 2 games.
Nice.
So this is very fortunate, very thankful for my parents and this trip and Dylan's first time going out there. I'm kind of pumped for that. I don't know if he's pumped, but I am.
We took Jackson over to Tampa to see the 49ers play. And we weren't sure if he was going to be into it. But he was, besides the heat,
right? He
was very into it. He spent most of the first half in the back, in the tunnel.
Okay.
Where it was
cooler.
But once it cooled down a little bit, he came out and he was all into it.
Dude, I saw a playoff game in Lambeau. Packers versus the Giants. And it was -12 at kickoff. That's not real field. That's the actual temperature.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that down the sideline. Tippy-toeing into the end zone. Aaron Jones with a big run.
I guess I should let you play defense.
Woo!
Yeah, no. Yeah.
And the Packers take they had the lead.
Is that Vince McMahon swimming in beer?
Yeah, maybe Antonio Brown will go play for the XFL.
Dude, I actually said that. Oh, I made a field goal.
Because no NFL team can pick him up.
No, I think he's done.
I don't know. Vince said none of the nonsense.
I know,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
He doesn't want the dregs of the NFL.
Yeah.
And that's what Antonio is now.
But I think they were talking about Johnny Manziel at that point.
Right.
That was a hell of a run. I'd like to see that again. Let's watch the replay.
Yeah, let's see what right here.
Oh, wait. He's going to... That's Cordell Patterson. He can return it. Shit. No, it's not. You guys don't have him anymore. He's on the Bears.
Bolden.
Oh, we turned all the penalties off.
We did.
We went arcade and not simulation. So you should. This is supposed to be a high scoring game and it's not. Oh man. So I'm looking forward to seeing MJF tomorrow.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
I wasn't where it was supposed to be, but I just saw you coming.
So, did you watch any of NXT? So that's the other thing too. When I'm down there,
watched anything.
we got to get tickets to NXT.
Yeah,
we got to go to the TV taping while I'm down there. That's huge. We got to do that again because we've done that before. Mm-hmm. We've been to Full Sail.
That was really cool,
and we had a good time. It took us a little while to get there though. It was about 40 minutes.
About that.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse up there.
Yeah. Well, traffic is a bitch out there, huh?
Yeah, I was worried about just getting to the airport today.
Really?
Oh yeah. It ended up being nothing, but all of a sudden I was down to like 2 miles an hour on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I-4 is horrible.
Well, you get the big city, it's a lot of people. Boom! Hit Brady. Pick the ball off.
Oh.
That's how you do it. Woo!
Antonio's pitching it, don't you?
Well, if he said, "Hey, throw to me," I would have.
I'm sure he was. Yeah, and we just didn't see it.
You couldn't see him waving his hands from 60 yards down the field.
No, I guess it's a big play.
He was too busy trying to find a woman in the stands. Dirtbag.
They were working out together.
Don't be calling him a dirtbag.
I wanted him.
That's a bad name.
That's right.
Oh! Tipped. They're almost completed still.
So I'm upset that he's a dirtbag, but douchebag.
He's a douchebag.
He's a douchebag, but I'm more upset because I wanted him to behave for just 1 year so that we could have a Madden team, an arcade team this year. But now we actually have to
he's got that edge. He got that sideline again. Tiptoes. He's out of bounds. He's got 8 rushes for 142 yards and a touchdown. Hoo-wee. Yeah. So seriously though, what do you think of your Patriots' chances now though without him? You still feel good about the team?
Still feel good about the team, and they're still probably going to make Super Bowl. But with Antonio Brown, I think that Josh Gordon would have been open so much because they would have covered Edelman and Brown. And I'm not saying Gordon was going to be left wide open, but he's not. He wasn't going to attract the best defenseman.
Right.
I don't know.
F. Edelman.
So what you're saying is,
yeah, that's true.
You don't think the Chiefs could stand in the way of you guys getting there? You think there's no team in the AFC. You think you guys are? You're pretty confident.
Chiefs
listen. So
it's the only other team. That's the only team I can think of.
You ever heard of Ron Wolf?
No.
Ron Wolf was the general manager for the Green Bay Packers that brought them back to a winning football team. He's the one that came in, brought in Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Beat the Patriots in the '96 Super Bowl.
I gotta go. It's nice to see you, Brian. Good to see you. Good night, everybody.
He did a radio interview the other day that I was listening to, and come
on, hit him hard.
Oh, I went out of bounds instead of diving for the end zone because I'm a pussy.
Yes, you are, Aaron.
Down at the 1 yard line. He said that. I don't think this was meaning to be a slight at all at the Patriots, but he says really when you only have to win 4 games to make the playoffs, because that division you're going to win 6 games.
Yeah. Most
of the times, look at historically over the last few years.
It's the worst division in pro sports. Yeah. I think Belichick, my theory is that Belichick paid off all the teams for the last 20 years. Because how can a whole division be that bad for so long? Not just a team, but the whole division for that long.
The whole damn thing.
For a little, the Jets were good for a couple of years.
And look what the Dolphins are doing
Dolphins were good 1 year.
Look what the Dolphins are doing now, though.
Yeah, they're tanking.
Everybody's like, oh, the Patriots, they put up 42 points. Well, damn it. Oh, incomplete pass. Wow.
Buffalo's got a good defense, though. Look out.
Yeah, Buffalo's got a good defense, but I mean, look at the freaking Dolphins. It's like, don't be super surprised that they put up 42 points against the Dolphins. Be surprised that they put 42 points up against the Broncos defense or the Ravens defense or something like that. You know what I mean? Somebody who's not out there trying to tank for the season.
If everyone stays healthy, now let me back off it a little bit. So
fuck! I fumbled the ball.
Let me not be too entitled. Let me back off. If everyone stays healthy,
celebrating.
the Patriots will be in the AFC Championship again against probably Kansas City.
I think the
I'm
AFC
confident on that. So I don't know if they're going to make the Super Bowl again because Kansas. Then it's a toss-up again, flip a coin between Kansas City and the Patriots.
Yeah.
In that game.
Because I don't see anybody else coming out, right? It's
Pittsburgh sucks.
Well, Baltimore seems to be pretty good.
Baltimore, yeah, they could. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about Baltimore.
Baltimore's got that rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
They're putting up points.
Right.
Granted, again, one of the teams that they put points up against was the Dolphins.
Yeah, so don't sleep on Baltimore, I guess. So I guess I can back off because it's too early to tell what will happen with the Patriots.
I know there's some Patriots fans out there trying to get the 19-0 thing going.
Yeah, they weren't even going to get 19-0 with Antonio. They're not going to get 19-0. Okay? You got the. I'm not saying they're tough, but you got the Giants playing you. Got the Redskins. Got Dallas.
Yeah.
Kansas City. It's
a tough schedule.
They're gonna lose.
It's a tough schedule.
They're gonna lose 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, and if you
lose 5 again, but that's not get you first place and maybe a bye.
Yeah.
11-5 might get you a bye again.
Yeah.
So, well,
I'm optimistic about the Packers season, and I was optimistic before I came into this. With the new head coach.
2-0.
I didn't expect to be 2-0. I expected to lose the Bears game. To be honest with you, we usually split with them, and I thought that would have been the one we split. I thought a lot of emotion going into that game. A lot of Bears fans riding high and hard on the hopes for that team and the hopes that lie on Trubisky's arm, which I don't know why they would lie on.
Overrated.
They could have drafted Mahomes.
Really?
Oh,
They moved up. They moved up in the draft. The Bears did
To get Trubisky.
And they could have taken Mahomes.
It's a good scouting team they have.
Yeah. So I'm optimistic. I'm excited about the schedule. It looks good. I think we can get to 10 wins. I think we can become a playoff team. But I think we're an early lost playoff team. And then I think next year would be the year we make it to the NFC Championship game.
How is your defense? That's the big thing.
Defense is number 2 defense in the league right now.
There you go. Because you got
we've
one of the best quarterbacks.
Haven't allowed one passing yard in the red zone.
Yeah.
We haven't allowed a touchdown in the red zone. The only touchdowns that were scored on us were scored by big plays. A big 75-yard run last week and a big pass over the middle that could have been broken up, but the cornerback went for the interception instead.
You got a good team. You got Devontae Adams coming into his own.
Yeah.
He was good last year, too. But didn't get injured last year.
Like I said, I'm optimistic. I think the defense is really where it's at right now. I'm really happy with the Smith brothers.
It's going to be the Patriots. Green Bay.
Oh, look at that blitz. Ran right into the mouth of that blitz. Fourth quarter, 12-25 Green Bay.
How about Garoppolo, Brian? Your San Francisco 49ers.
Tell you what, they were looking good in Tampa when I was there.
That's cool that you got to go see them play too. Right? That's so dope. What's the ride to Tampa for you?
With some traffic, an hour.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Actually, I think parking was an hour.
So I don't know if you remember, Brian, but I made a friend American Run a Weekend.
I may remember
Ricky
that.
Morton.
Yes.
From the Rock and Roll Express.
I remember something about having some drinks with him.
Yes. He told me that WrestleMania weekend that and I think you were there for this.
I was there.
That instead of running Tampa for a lot of the indie shows, they're going to be running in Orlando. Mm-hmm. And I found that interesting. So that's why I asked how long of a drive it is in case, people are heading out for indie shows from WrestleMania weekend. Damn it. And wanted to go and check some of the shows out that are going to be in Orlando. Funny story is, I'm not going to Tampa this year because I've got too much going on, traveling with family and stuff like that. But Beyond might run WrestleMania weekend. They said the only way they would run is if they run directly against WrestleMania. Oh. They want to run head to head with WrestleMania.
Wow. I'll go watch it.
I think I would choose Beyond over. I think I would choose Beyond over WrestleMania at that point.
I mean, I haven't seen WWE in months, so.
It's actually gotten pretty decent. This new Bray Wyatt thing that they're doing.
Yeah. That I've been seeing. Oh man.
Kumaro, touchdown Jesus, get in there. Nah, I didn't get
Jesus scored a touchdown?
Touchdown Jesus.
Oh.
Jake Kumaro.
Although this Maria Kanellis thing worries me.
I think
I've
it's
seen
so
a little bit
funny.
about that. It's like,
Dude,
what
you know
the
they're
hell?
bringing Maury in for this, right?
Who?
Maury Povich.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so it's like now they're doing who's the daddy, and it's going to turn out to be Mike. But I mean, it's so funny that they're even doing this.
So what's his name? The other day was named the father, and his girlfriend was
Ricochet.
Like, yeah, Ricochet. His girlfriend's like, keep my man out of this.
I think I was telling Len not so long ago, so I complained about when I didn't have cable not being able to watch Raw and wrestling. Now that I have it, I never watch it.
Yeah.
Ever. Never. I flip, I'm like, oh, cool Raw, and then something else is on.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch
I've
it.
got it recorded every week.
Nice.
And every week I say, I should watch this.
And you never do.
Never do.
Yeah.
I'm
Never
really
watch
looking
it.
forward to AEW's debut in a couple weeks. I think that's going to change everything.
Yeah.
I really do.
WWE is going to take him over just like that.
Probably in 20 years, 15 years. Oh, get to the edge!
Yeah.
Touchdown, Packers!
Hey Don, you lost.
That's okay.
Oh.
The game's not over yet, but you lost.
Oh, I lost.
31-12 before the extra point with 2:32 left in the fourth.
What the hell are they doing now?
They're doing Jamaican bobsled?
For 2.
Oh, they want me to. Coach wants me to go for 2. Uh-oh. Coach wants me to go for 2. We're going for 2. I don't know what the play is.
Coach is gonna get fired
Yeah.
if you fail.
Oh, he was open too. He was open. Oh well. Not a big deal. I still got a big lead.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Brady could probably
Oh, shut up.
make this up in real life, but not in this.
Oh, shut up. He probably could, and I think he probably has.
I mean, he would be cheating, but he could do it.
Yeah, he wouldn't be cheating. He would be using deflated balls.
He would have it in arcade mode.
Like we have it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit on a shinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Run away!
Wrong way.
No, I want him to run away.
Oh.
Holy moly, you're getting smoked.
So,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
so this game's pretty much out of reach, and we've been bullshitting here for about an hour, so why don't we wrap this bad boy up here, and Don lost, and then he
I
had
didn't
his
even
control to
play.
Brian,
That lose.
and then Brian lost. So I beat Brian and Don in Madden in the same game. And I'm not that good
He
at
really
that.
did, actually.
Damn it. I'm still filing a protest. He shouldn't be on the team. He's been cut.
It's the leading receiver.
He is the leading receiver.
Just like
and
he
he's
was
hard
week
to
one.
stop. He's so hard to stop.
Don't remind me.
Hey, how's your fantasy team looking? Because the last time we talked, I busted your balls pretty good about your projections, and I think that the projection might have been wrong.
Projections are awful.
How are you doing? What are you, 1-1?
1-1.
You were only supposed to win one game, though, right?
Yeah, that's true. So.
I got you beat.
Brian,
I was not
2-0.
supposed to win any game.
And you're undefeated.
And I'm undefeated.
I know, that's awesome. Hey, your son, I know Sean still has Antonio. Is he
I
holding out hope?
think he was cutting him. I
okay.
think he was cutting him. I don't know if he did or not. We
Well,
talked
if
about
I'm
it
playing him
yesterday.
this week, he can keep him.
We talked about it yesterday. I
Yeah,
don't know
on
if
the
he was in
bench.
I don't know who I'm playing.
Coming from the guy who
I think-
picked up Rob Gronkowski. I shouldn't really
you got all excited.
I did. I thought he was coming
You
back.
got swept up in the whole Gronk's gonna come back now that we got AB.
AB, I was just so I was like, no, I'm like,
That's too funny.
Oh, that was
Oh shit! I just broke my controller.
Boy. I heard that.
Where'd the freaking thumbstick go? Oh, I farted. Oh, there it is. Oh,
there it is.
oh! Thank God it's the
controller.
It's the Elite controller, so that joystick comes off purposefully, so you can change it. And it's magnetic, so it's a decent controller. What do we got here? It's a minute 43 left. Packers 31, New England 12. New England's got the ball on the Packers 35. Oh, Brady drops back. Who else?
I didn't go where I wanted it to.
Who else? But Antonio Brown.
Oh boy.
Patriots don't seem to be much of a hurry.
What did I pick?
He doesn't know what to like that.
Just throw it to 17. That's all you
Just throw it to 17.
That's all you need to do. Ooh, look at that.
That's a hold.
Len's gonna get mad again.
Fucking Brown. Swear to God.
It'd be like a shutout if it wasn't for Brown.
Oh, fucking Brown.
Wow.
Listen, he's going to take that ball that he just scored and he's going to give it away on Instagram.
he's gonna try to text someone else and.
So I can't remember where Ryan said we were going to eat tomorrow. He converted the 2 points.
That's awesome.
He finally converted the 2 points.
I'm only done by
I reached
11.
out to him and I don't know if he got back to me or not.
I'm guessing it's not Aruga's.
No, Aruga's closed.
Right.
No, he did get back to me. There's a lot of messages that I missed over the course of recording this. I'll get back to him after I beat Brian here. I got 1:05 left, and he just scored, and he's not going for an onside kick, so I'm very surprised.
Yeah, I don't know why I picked.
And he's going to squib it, and I'm going to have to pick it up and just fall on it. I think wherever he said, you go to the menu, and he said that there's a chicken salad or something like, or I can put I can get a salad with any of the toppings from the sandwich place on it because I can't do sandwiches because I can't do bread. So I think he found something for me, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
You guys gonna eat in Westerly?
I think we're eating right there in Musqueamish, yeah.
Cool.
I think that's the plan.
Alright.
I might have to on my way out pick up some chins.
Oh,
Of course
good call,
you do.
man. Good call.
Because I've been
ages.
We have no good Chinese restaurants down in Orlando,
Oh.
so it's like I gotta go.
I find it
keep
hard to
talking
I
about
can't believe
chins.
that.
It's all about the tourist stuff.
Sorry,
So they don't care about quality because.
I keep forgetting you lived in Westerly for a time there with Jamie.
Yeah, down there it's all about the tourists. So it's like we'll just make cheap, bad quality food because it's not like they're gonna. We're looking for regulars.
Yeah, I get that.
And
They're not looking for a return.
us locals suck.
Oh, could he break away?
Oh man!
Oh, he breaks away! Touchdown Adams off of the play action fake. RPO style with a 58-yard touchdown with 25 seconds left to play. The Packers go up 37-20. You know what? Fuck it. Brian went for 2.
Nice.
I'm changing my play. Call a timeout. I'm changing the play. Put me in, coach.
See, I was thinking about.
I'm ready to play today.
What the hell?
I was like, hey, I'm gonna ice this guy. See if it works.
I just iced myself because I picked the same play like a dummy. So I'm going for 2, and then I kick a field goal. Oh, too much.
Hey, John, ready?
I'm ready.
25 seconds. I'm gonna come back.
Oh, he's gonna come
Do
out.
it, man. Do
Nope.
it.
No, that's not gonna happen. Too much. So, all right, I'm gonna cut this one short here. We're at about almost an hour. Game's over. I won. And we'll be back tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop this one tonight. Yeah, why not? It's a bonus pod for everybody. DDS Squad bonus pod. We're just sitting around shooting the shit, talking some Disney, talking some Madden, talking some NFL, talking life, and just having a good time.
Yeah.
Reuniting with our old good friend, Brian Finnigan. So thanks for listening, and keep an eye out because I think we might do something else special tomorrow. Keep an eye on the YouTube page. If you're listening at home, keep an eye on our YouTube page. I think I'm going to go live tomorrow. Interception. Wow. Suck it, Brady. I think I might go Facebook Live on the ride to Patty's and just preview the show a little bit. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, maybe we're going to get lost.
No, we're not going to get lost. You don't... Yeah. Ryan will navigate. I'll podcast from the backseat.
Oh great, Ryan will navigate. I saw a video of him like walking around New Orleans or New York or whatever, and they ended up at the same spot or something. I
Hey,
forget.
can we back up so we can finish this
Oh.
game?
Something
I thought I
crazy.
did.
No, your battery
Alright,
fell
turn
out
it
again. I could get the back for that. That was Dylan's controller.
Oh, I didn't know we still had to play.
Yeah, we still got to play. We got 15 seconds, so I'm just taking your time out. I'm such a dick.
Yeah, some things never change,
Oh.
folks.
Yeah, you know, because I don't want to change my play.
Oh
I'm
boy.
changing my play.
He doesn't want to take a knee.
I don't want to take a knee. It's
he doesn't
Madden.
do
Who
that.
takes a knee in Madden? What the hell's wrong with you? Let's see. I practiced this play. So Brian got here. I was, doing some practicing. I was just trying to some stuff out. Let's see if this play works because it worked in practice.
Let's see. Throw it to Antonio.
Nope.
Not when you get
Nope.
blitz.
Nope. Brian snuffed it out.
Nope.
Not when you get the Okie Blitz coming.
Fucking full
Antonio
on
Brown tackled
blitz.
you.
I take
Oh,
time
too
out.
bad he wasn't in there.
You put him in for defense, man.
Let's see.
You can get
Sorry,
two
go ahead.
in.
I'll pick a different. I won't blitz you.
He's not going to blitz this time. Let's see if this play works. This is from my own 42 with 8 seconds left.
Hail Mary.
Play action fake.
Holy moly.
Let the play develop and throw the long bomb
Too far.
to
No.
Graham and it gets interception.
No.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Stay in.
There's no time left on the
Get some
clock.
good blocking.
Stay in.
Ah!
Stay
So
in.
close.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's
Too
the ball game.
bad.
All right, so
Oh, he's pissed.
as I was saying, keep an eye on our YouTube page. We're gonna do some cool stuff tomorrow. Actually, we're gonna do dope shit, and you should too. So thanks, guys. Don't forget to do dope shit.